every day it takes more and more to shoot this thing. I will be recording later and later. I mean, is this later? This is 10. This is 11 minutes past 10 p.m. as I'm recording this now. And today's episode is going to be a long one. Today wasn't as bad as yesterday in terms of waking up. For fuck's sake, man. It wasn't as bad as people waking up too early and stuff like that. But today was an eventful day. Today was the parade. See that stuff, the flag party, I smashed that thing. In fact, ceremony was about to start. We wore our khaki, lined up. Then, it was dignitaries that didn't even started coming like that. But then I say we should do the thing. As we started doing it, wow, all I do. Can't need the toilet, they record the episode. I'll be grown man, which kind of serious something with that. Anyway, so that parried something. So, dignitaries didn't even come yet, so I thought they started. So, walk around the thing one more time. They tried it. Everything was already in my head like clockwork. I just executed the thing. And then, I arranged. Before I know, ceremony was going on. One soldier came and stood beside me. I asked him, so when are we start? Like, are we going to go back? He said, no. In fact, he came and asked me, she did not mess up that thing, right? I told him, no, ask your colleagues now. I run out, clear. So I was asking, are we going to do it again so he will see? He said, do what? Like, I started already. So what I thought was even practice was the actual thing, and it was smashed like effortlessly without even putting any thought into it. And then the other parts of it, like small, those ones that take job safe. But I cannot be in the bathroom recording this thing like that. So the parade ended now. Pictures are on TikTok and on Facebook. Abi? They're not on Facebook, but I'm going to post anything I'm talking about my day. I'll try to take pictures of them, and they'll be on Facebook and TikTok. I'll put the links to my Facebook and TikTok, both in Facebook and TikTok, in the description. At least I know you write description, but this time that's what I put in the description. So you can check out media from the day. What else happened today? That parade was long. Jesus, my back. You know what? It's like human beings, we evolved. Because every other animal in this world is bending to move. Like dogs, cats, every animal, they go on 4 limbs. We have 4 limbs like every other animal. But it's like we can't evolve. Our tail cut off. And then we have to now stand straight and be using these 2 as hands. Because why is that after standing for a while, 1 hour stand, 2 hour stand, human beings, our backs start to ache? I don't think animals have that one. Dog go waka from here to here. You will take a dog out, they will trek back home kilometers. But human beings cannot do that kind of thing with upright. We should be walking on 4 legs normally. That's what I think. That's why this back is to pain us. That's why this back is to pain. Nothing else you can tell me. Then I will not want to be taking permission to even... I'm holding Nigerian flag. They'll be telling me... I know that the sensitivity should let you understand that you should be patriotic to your country. So once you hold Nigerian flag, you cannot be shaking. You cannot be doing anything. Make a your day. AI don't come. It's like we'll just be using AI to be doing some of this hard work. Even the soldiers then know say this country they do us. We use AI to be holding flag when they need somebody to hold flag and stand static. Now apparently this flag party that I was commanding today, I thought it was just something we are practicing so that I can do it today and then we can leave it. It's the opening parade now. But apparently it's something that you need to be practicing every day. Plus I'm in OBS, the orientation broadcasting service. And that is the one I really want to do because for obvious reasons. But it's difficult to merge the two. Like, camp is really stressful if you're not doing anything. Then 2 activities. How now? No, there's not a conflict because I'm even the commander of this one. I'm saying it like it's something, but I feel like there's a responsibility. Plus, I wanted to crush the thing, and I did. But now, for me not to continue. So, I'm stuck. I'm not stuck. I've made my decision. But now, here's the problem. This evening, I saw one of the army men when I was walking this evening, and then I saw him and he saw me. I greeted him. He said, come, that's our flag party, which we are 8. 3 people have already dropped down from it too. So we have to find it. I said, sir, sorry, even me too. I'm with OBS. And he said, no, I'm not going anywhere. I said, I thought I could choose. He said, I'm not choosing anything. I cannot go anywhere unless I find a replacement. So new people have come to camp. We'll hold parade, more tutorials and more rehearsals. And once they find the replacement for me, I can now go and join the OBS fully. So that is extra work. But I'll see how I make it work. Tomorrow morning now there's parade. Almost at the same time while the parade is happening, there's also a OBS meeting. And I don't know how I'm going to sort it out. I said tomorrow morning, but you'll be listening to this morning. So this morning is when it is happening. Although I'm recording this is 10:19 now. I've run from outside to bathroom to back into the courtyard to record this. Then talking about OBS, we have a WhatsApp group, right? And since I missed that meeting, one meeting that I missed with my oversleeping, which I really enjoyed because today, true, Jaffed, no siesta today. I didn't see the time for it. When I lay down to take my siesta, I got a group. The presenters, OBS presenters, they're like content creators, videographers, photographers, presenters, different channels, and each one has a WhatsApp group. So in the presenters WhatsApp group, I saw a message. Someone said, the OBS coordinator said, if you're available at the OBS studio, we are doing a freestyle, whatever, meaning for presenters. So if you can make it. Luckily, I looked at the message. It wasn't that old, 3 minutes ago. So I said that I'm coming. I wore my kits and went to the studio. And then there were only 3 of us that actually made it there in that short notice. And then I now got in. In camp, there's this loud public address system that I used to think was a record. I didn't know there was a studio, but instead of the studio to broadcast to, our radios the way it normally does now, it broadcasts live to the entire camp in one large speaker. So I entered the studio where they were doing that. I took one lame picture of the studio, but I'll still post it on Facebook. So they gave everybody a chance to speak. I didn't have the mic to myself, but then the first girl went. They asked her some questions. She was, just to do something interactive with us. She spoke to the 2 presenters that were working at the moment, and then. And I don't know how I've not lost my voice with all that shouting. Licked a lot of Tom and Mentos today. And then I went second, and it was natural, man. It was I was in the zone. I was literally in the zone. It was flowing. I had a conversation about how the camp life is and things like that. And they asked me questions about food, which leads me to camp food. I've not really got any update about camp food because I've not been really going to the dining. I only went yesterday. I took the breakfast bread and I didn't even have time to eat it before going. So that bread is still with me here. But I'm going to taste the camp food because everybody's saying it's nice, it's good. It looks good still. And so I should try it and give you guys feedback. So we did 1 or 2. I think it was interesting. It was natural, free-flowing. But that was it. At least my voice was in the public address system. But the plan is I'm not still part of the OBS yet. There's still some sort of screening and audition going on. And the guy at the end of the whole thing was like, guys, there is no particular, it's who we see that we'll work with. So when they call for meetings, please show up. If they call for anything, please show up. It's who is in front of us that we'll work with. There are plenty of programs and things that we'll need several presenters for. So there's a high chance of you getting in. So just be serious, come. So, that's what I like to do. I feel like I'm rambling, but let me get to the last part. This flag party is something. Apparently, since my role is a lot of shouting in front of the entire parade, anybody who is anywhere close to the front, as it's associated to my name and not name, my face and voice. So there are some perks to this thing. I didn't realize there were some perks to the thing too. When I came to the camp, I did a lot of introducing myself, but not in a formal way, but if I'm standing close to somebody and I have a small talk with them, I shake them, ask them their name, and then tell them mine. And I do that with a bunch of people. And then now that I'm doing that stuff, any of those people who I'm acquaintances with, they don't ever hesitate to shout out my name or hail me or greet me, and we greet each other back. And the other people hear that, and well, here's one perk. The dining I went to, there's this my guy. He has a girl that he talks to, he knows from outside the camp, and she was she's at the dining, and if he wants to eat, he should come. He will enter her front in line. So he said, let's go to the dining now. That's how we went to that dining. But then before we got there, the line moved fast, and she had already taken her food. So I now looked at the line, and 3 guys were already, doing hand motioning to hail me, just to greet her. And I greeted them too and said, "There's space there for me for this." They said, "Yeah, why not?" And I entered their front with my friend. It was so easy in a line in the very front. The line that was long. So I I guess participation is good. This is why they say participate and do stuff. This thing is long, man. But yeah. And there's still sports because I know I'm going to play sports. I'm going to do football, volleyball. Only football and volleyball. I think that's all. If they do any kind of quiz or intellectual trivia type of thing, maybe I'll be interested in that as well. But that's the update for day 3. Yesterday I mistakenly titled it day 3, but I changed it. So this is the actual day 3. And today we had one thing, but let me just say it's boring. It was boring. But let me just still gist you sharp. So in the evening, after that OBS thing, I came back to the hostel. But then, in fact, while I was still there, they said there's an announcement that by 4 p.m. everybody should carry chair and come to the parade ground. When I was supposed to come to the OBS, do that thing that we did and go back to my bed to sleep, they said for 4 p.m. So I thought, you know what, I feel just, maybe it's not so serious. I don't know why I thought like that, and maybe it's not serious. And then I left that place, came back to my room and tried to sleep. Oh boy, they started pushing everybody. And then I had to go. By the time I went to the parade ground, they've taken all the chairs available in the camp, or all the ones available in the places in the camp that I knew of. So a lot of people were left stranded without chairs, and then people started going out now to look for chairs, including me. I was checking in the wrong places, like the places that I knew. But I'll be seeing people just coming out with chairs. When I ask them, where did you get it from? Somebody says, from Soldiers Lodge at BBSF. When I will try to go down there, I will meet somebody. I'll meet a bunch of people coming with chairs, and then I'll just meet one person that is the beginning of a long line of people coming back empty-handed. And then on my way back to the parade ground, I'll see other people coming from another corner with a bunch of chairs. That one happened to be coming from the church, and I followed the line towards going. I said, where did you guys say? They say church. Okay, I've not been to the church here before. I didn't know where it was. I was just following where the chairs were coming from. And then boom, I met another person in the beginning of a long line of chairless people, and it don't finish. So that's how I went back. But then, luckily, I got space to sit on a bench, and that did me well. A good Samaritan helped me. But today has been a very rush day. I mean, they say it's regimented. There's even a timetable that is published. Everything seems to be open and transparent, and yet there's still this inability to complete everything you need to do within a set time. Like, I couldn't even finish my dinner completely this evening because we had to listen to the nephew, NYSC Director General, I don't know, head of NYSC in Nigeria, had something this evening, briefing or whatnot, that they're pursuing us from Mami. Oh, let me even just see how this one went. So I plugged my phone before going to eat that food. But then, while we were eating the food, it's already time, and the soldiers had already come to Mami to start clearing people out of there. And then my phone is charging in another part of Mami. So as we paid and we were living there, as I'm trying to bend into the second part of Mami where my phone is charging, there's a soldier blocking the road. I was begging him, please, my phone is there. Let me just clear. I'll show him the card. Let me just clear. He said, I bring your cap. Wants to see my cap or my ID. So it turns out we have to just go. So we turn now to follow the normal road towards the place. But you are late, so you will start doing up, down, up, like frog jump in place. Once they did that one like 5 times, they let us go. And also one lungu that I could circle back into that street that my phone was charging behind that army guy. So I just told the guy that I was with my guy, let's follow here. So we followed through the buildings. And then I was waiting till that soldier was looking back, and then I just sprinted. I match one thick mud. My shoe almost got stuck in the mud, but it came out very dirty. And then I ran straight to the guy. Give my phone. Gave him my card. Told him my card, described my everything. Even the woman that was beside him was like, hey, give him now. See, iPhone charger. I said, I gave him the card. He gave me the phone. And I just grabbed it and then started running back. And then I started hearing the soldier shouting. But he was looking at my back. No chance in hell would be able to identify me unless he chases after me. And then, good luck, I have a head start and I believe I'm fast. So he didn't chase after me. I don't even know if it was me he was talking to. I didn't turn to look. And my friend was even ready because he didn't run up there with me. He just crossed into the street with me and stayed up at the end. And then he was even ready with like 2 wipes for me to wipe my shoe. And they were enough to wipe my shoe clean, like I didn't even step into the mud. I had my phone back. And then we went to see that NYC head do his briefing. Crazy day. So yeah, back here. I've done everything. It's ready. I'm ready to sleep. It's light out. What they did was push us from outside though. I thought they would come and force you to sleep. Apparently they're not doing that. It's 10:30. It's a 14-minute episode. 15 actually. Thank you for sticking to this, and I love you guys. Bye-bye.